At a Senate hearing, Josh Hawley and a former Biden flack delved deep into the roots of crime. Just kidding. Roll it.
Here's what you say we ought to invest in. Instead of funding the police, here's what we ought to invest in. We need to invest in programs that acknowledge the need for safe space initiatives led by lesbian, gay, bisexual, two-spirit, trans, and gender nonconforming people. What's two-spirit?
Well, look, I don't know exactly. You guys are pulling some interesting quotes.
This is from your report.
Yeah, you know, because when we think about crime, we don't think cops, prosecutors, or prison. We think of a cross-dressing crazy horse. Now, you might be asking, what the hell is two-spirit? No, it's not what Kamala Harris orders before she switches to wine. But maybe the guy who used the term can define it.
What is two-spirit? You say, don't fund the police, but do fund programs that create safe spaces for two-spirit people. What is? I just want to know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Well, I honestly, I'm not completely aware of the language or the
spirit
of
report?
how that was written. But what I'm telling you is that what
is a two-spirit individual? I mean, really, this is your policymaker's playbook. You are the witness called by the Democrats on this committee, so I assume you reflect their views. Well, you don't want to fund the police. You want to fund safe spaces for two-spirit individuals.
This was his own report. He couldn't explain it. I haven't seen a Dem this panicked since Jerry Nadler thought it was just a fart. Bring it home, Josh.
What is a two-spirit person?
I feel like I'm looking at a two-faced individual because you talk about reducing
Oh, no, sir.
violence.
You're looking at somebody who's reading you your own words, and I'd like to hear an answer.
Programs.
Here's the answer. The answer is you don't have any solutions. You want to invest in gobbledygook and take away money from police officers who actually keep our communities safe, and when you're called on the record, you deny it. It's all there in black and white, and your record is there in black and white, and it's a disgrace.
You're right. So why does two-spirit matter? Because it reveals what passes for progressive thought these days, a cut-and-paste operation, plagiarism among fellow travelers. And it explains how all these terms spread like monkeypox at a rollerblade convention. That's where it started. They take the latest term and they plug it in and press send. But not only didn't they write it, they didn't even read it. It's like a woke version of a Jesse Waters book. That's what Hawley exposed. Jackson didn't write the words he claimed to stand behind. He didn't even know the words. But hey, maybe the auto pen broke into his office in the middle of the night. But Hawley committed the cardinal sin when it comes to the left. He read their own words back to them, which made them look stupid. And there's nothing worse for a Democrat than looking dumb. Although I have to admit, they should be used to it by now. So why is it important for us to ask the left what they've said or written in the past? Because the press won't. Look at who's running for mayor in New York City. Now we hear that Mom Donnie didn't actually mean defund. You know he said it, but now that murder is back to being unpopular, it's like, hey, let's forget the whole eliminate the police thing. Gavin Newsom, now that men and women's sports isn't the virtue signal it was supposed to be, he acts like he never backed the insanity and depends on the press to back him up. And for years, Dems pledged free health care to illegals, but now the right's calling them out and they deny it. So explain this.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants. Okay.
Ouch. Don't you hate it when the past shows up to mock the present? But I get it. These hacks built their careers on placating radicals with empty rhetoric. But now they're being exposed. Still, you know who I really feel sorry for? Not the politicians. They already have jobs. What about all those high school and college kids who don't have jobs yet, but embrace the woke mob posting things on social media that make them unhireable to companies? I mean, would you want to hire someone who posts pictures of their family and bowling trophies? Or someone who only posts free Palestine flags, BLM posts, and Dylan Mulvaney squatting over a clamshell? So it might be smart to show this clip of Hawley to your college-age kids. Ask them, do you think you could explain the terms that you so freely throw around on Instagram? Do you even understand what socialism is, what defunding means, or who Charlie Kirk really was? And how does a two-spirit fight crime, actually? Hawley revealed what happens when you ask basic questions. The whole woke front collapses like an IKEA bed when Rosie's breaking in a new vibrator.
Come on, man.
I'm making a
my
point.
mouth was open.
Because wokeism was never an intellectual movement. It's a copy machine. It spreads because nobody reads, nobody asks, and nobody dares to say, wait, what the hell does that even mean? Is this making anyone's lives better? What the hell is pansexual, an Asian massage parlor? And they don't dare ask because they're too afraid of losing status. So they went with the flow, and now they look absurd. It's why Trump won, and they lost. They embraced two-spirit, and we broke their spirit with our very own words. Let's welcome tonight's guest. This comedian quit booze, unless it's coming from the audience. Comedian Rich Voss. She was once one of DC's most powerful people under 40 pounds. Financial analyst Heather Zumaraga. She always stands her ground, unless there's a strong breeze. New York Times bestselling author and Fox News contributor Kat Choub. And when he walks into a building, the building says, ouch. New York Times bestselling author, comedian, and former NWA world champion Tyrus. Rich, I guess I should wish you well on this Jewish holiday.
I didn't even realize it. I'm not very religious.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said that because I was working a club.
Yeah.
And they were yelling, boo, go home. And they were going, Jew, go home.
Oh.
But I was happy that they weren't going boo and they liked my comedy.
You would rather have an anti-Semitic fan.
Oh, a fan is a fan. You can't turn them away.
Yeah, that's true. Especially when they never come.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of the word two-spirit or words?
I don't, for me, years ago, I lost my spirit. I have none left. The second I got married, but the thing is, I'm very pro-cop.
Yeah.
And although, hold on, I'm going to get to something.
Okay. Sure.
There was, when I was active doing drugs.
Yeah.
Hold on. It wasn't a cop. It was a trans person that got me off drugs.
Really?
Well, after I paid and realized they were trans, I said, it's time for rehab.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying?
You were scared straight.
It's the beginning.
I love how you saw the topics and you're like, I know what I'll do.
No, first of all, it's the beginning. You build.
He's cutting trees right now. Cutting trees. He's gonna lay the foundation there. Don't worry about it.
No.
Heather, isn't it kind of refreshing because for years nobody was ever calling people out on this stuff, including even Republicans. They were too chicken when you think about it to go after the woke or to do any of this stuff that Trump's doing.
I don't know what to say after what Rich just said.
Do you have a story about having sex with
Yeah, my talking points are no longer relevant after that.
Whatever talking points you have, insert a trans person.
No. Well, okay. To your point, when he called him out and said, what is two-spirit? The guy wasn't trying to cover for it. He didn't even know it was in the article. He laughed himself, meaning he didn't write it.
Yeah.
He obviously did not write it. Some weirdo must have wrote the article. And then when he's asked about it, he's like, you're not quoting me. There's a whole billboard right behind him that says, yes, you said this. It's right here. So he laughed. He didn't even write it. He didn't know.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Kat? I get the impression that when you become kind of a progressive or a left-wing politician, it's just like being in college. You don't write anything, you just share each other's papers.
I think something else could be possible too. I think that maybe he remembered it and he had sort of an idea of what it meant, but he didn't know exactly what it meant, and he was worried he would explain it wrong.
Right.
And then people would be pissed off.
Right.
I think that's also a possibility, but I think that this also this isn't just about this issue. The government in general is constantly passing bills they haven't read.
Exactly.
I mean, you can play this game all day.
Yes.
It doesn't have guns, for example. They don't know anything about guns. A lot of people in Congress, but all they know is they want laws restricting this thing that they don't understand.
Right.
And the government continually makes laws restricting things they don't understand. This is just one little example, and it's a funny clip of a very widespread issue.
You know what he should have said when he asked him what a two-spirit is? He should say, it's the ghost of a Siamese twin.
What?
That would still just be one ghost, Greg.
Yeah.
See that whole woke thing?
Yeah.
I was never.
He's rubbing off on you.
I know. First of all, I was never woke. Even in elementary school, when the teacher used to say sit Indian style, I get a bottle of whiskey and lay in the curb.
Apparently, he's going to build a teepee, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to build a teepee.
So
I just saw so many people shaking their heads.
People are like, oh, we got to hit Colbert. Let's go.
Tyrus! What? Can you say anything after that?
Listen, I felt bad for the brother. I just felt like it's like culturally certain things just make me laugh because it's just so different.
Yeah.
When black men get caught in lies, we always try to like laugh our way out of that. Like, what? I said, what? Like,
that's true.
He was like, I said, two. Are you sure you got the right dude? Is that me? He didn't write that. He got the job. They said, sign here, and then he thought he could just wing it, but homie was ready for him.
Yeah.
And this is what bothers me. Like, you got to if you're lying, you got to be creative.
Yeah.
You got to throw it back on him.
Yes.
You know, it's like, what is a two-spirit animal? And then they're having a back and forth engage, and then you got to just break a movie quote. Look, I provide protection for certain groups of people. Do you know what two-spirit is? You can't handle the truth.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.